Singaporeans have been assured that police can only obtain TraceTogether data from those involved in investigations into serious crimes. Minister in charge of the Smart Nation initiative, Vivian Balakrishnan, says that these people will have to produce their phones or tokens. Parliament has been told that under the Criminal Procedure Code, police can collect any information, including TraceTogether data, for criminal investigations. Geraldine Yap tells us more.
Privacy concerns surfaced again on Monday over the national contact tracing tool. The Home Affairs Ministry said in Parliament that the Criminal Procedure Code gives the police the power to use TraceTogether data for a criminal investigation. That's despite assurances by the government that the data would only be used for contact tracing purposes. On Tuesday, Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan allayed these concerns, saying that while TraceTogether data is not exempted from the code, the police must exercise its power to access the data judiciously and with utmost restraint.
We do not take the trust of Singaporeans lightly. We cannot prevail in the battle against COVID-19 if Singaporeans did not trust the public health authorities and the government of Singapore. We are grateful that more than 3/4 of our residents have chosen to participate in the TraceTogether program. It reflects not only their willingness to play a part in our fight, our collective fight against COVID-19, but also their confidence in the government's commitment to protect the data so collected.
MPs then asked under what circumstances the police will tap TraceTogether data and if there was a protocol for using the data reasonably. Dr. Balakrishnan said it would only be used when investigating serious crimes such as murder and terrorism, adding that so far it has only been used once to investigate a murder case. Home Affairs Minister K. Shanmugam added the police has a duty to exercise their power to use the data for such investigations.
To give you an example, let's say there is a murder and victim's family, and information is available on the TraceTogether token. If police chose not to seek that information, you can imagine how the victim's family and indeed the rest of Singapore might react to that situation. You could even argue that there can be a judicial review application in such a situation.
Mr. Vikram Nair also voiced his support, saying the data could provide an alibi for suspects, for example. Dr. Balakrishnan admitted that he had not thought about the CPC when he spoke previously about how TraceTogether data would be used. When he realized the code applies, discussions were held and the government decided to be upfront about it.
I've been in the House now for almost 20 years. And all the staff who have worked with me over the years will know that I am obsessively concerned with accuracy, needless to say, absolute adherence to honesty. And that means over the years, from time to time, when I have misspoken, I have said so. I've never shied away from saying so because, as I said, it is far more important to maintain trust. And that I might be right, or I might be wrong, or I might have mistaken something or overlooked something. But rest assured, when I discover it, I will say so. And to the best extent possible, we will find a solution together.